There's just a few other type of links that we need to understand working with text inside of Dreamweaver. If we scroll down to the bottom of our page, we'll see a footer. In that footer, we have some links that go along with the pages that we have inside of our files. If I click inside of those don't have any links at the moment. So if I double click, I can select a single word. I'm going to close up my insert panel so we can see our files view a little better. So this is going to link to my join HTML file. If I grab my target, I can point and shoot to that particular file. Since we've been using an end and a start, I'm going to make sure and point this to our end file. Now that I've pointed to that particular file, that is now a link. The great thing about using your target and pointing to that particular file is the ability to have Dreamweaver understand the path to that particular link. If we were up a folder, instead of it being in the same root directory, there would be a .. telling me that I'm up and out of this particular folder into another folder. Because I pointed instead of just typing, I know that I'm getting the correct pathing because Dreamweaver is doing the work for me. So we'll go ahead and create these other links, and I will point and shoot to those particular files. And finally, I'm going to point and shoot to my index file. Now you'll notice that my home and my index file are not named exactly the same thing. It's all about my server. I need that index.html or index.htm file so that my server knows what file to go find first when I open up my website. Now that we have our links in, go ahead and hit your return key. So now we're going to create two other links that we use all the time inside of Dreamweaver. The first is an absolute link. So I would like you to type www.totaltraining.com and we're going to also type a space. I'm going to hold down my shift key and click on my / to create a pipe, another space, and we're going to type an email address in here. So it's going to be guest1@totaltraining.com. So the first one is an absolute link. So far we've created relative links because they're relative to the document that we have open at the time. My absolute link, however, needs to have the absolute URL in the link field. So if I actually type http://www.totaltraining.com. Hit my enter or return key. I can also give this a title and a target. So my title could just be as simple as Total Training. And my target was typically used once upon a time when we did frames on a regular basis. Now we don't use frames all that often anymore, but we still use this to choose _blank, which allows us to open our link in a brand new browser window. Now I'm going to highlight my guest1@totaltraining.com. I have two choices here, depending on how comfortable I am with writing code or not. If I am comfortable with writing code, I can just type mail to : and put my Total Training email address in there. I'll go ahead and copy that, just in case I would like to do that. Or I can go underneath my insert panel. If I open that back up again, I also see an email link. Since I've highlighted it and copied it, it's gone ahead and put the text in there and my email address in there. I click OK. And now I see that it's actually put in my link field, mail to, instead of me having to type it myself. So we've done relative links, we've done absolute links, we've done an email link, and we've done named anchors.